Two candidates who once considered running alongside the other are now leading the presidential and vice presidential surveys just weeks before the May 9 elections. That's according to the latest ABS-CBN Commission Pulse Asia survey, which showed Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte leading other presidential contenders at 30%. He took the lead from erstwhile frontrunner Senator Grace Poe, who dropped to second place with 25%. Vice President Jejomar Binay and administration candidate Mar Rojas were statistically tied at third place. Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos topped the vice presidential race with 28%. Poe's running mate Senator Francis Escudero was down to second place, where he is in a statistical tie with Congresswoman Leni Robredo. The March 29 to April 3 survey covered 4,000 registered voters nationwide, with a margin of error of plus-minus 1.5%. Political analyst Julio Teehankee says Duterte's and Marcos' surge could be considered a protest vote against the perceived shortcomings of the current administration.
This election is becoming to be a choice for the Filipino people between a velvet gloves or an iron fist. The ascendance of Bongbong Marcos is somehow related to the mood of the times, no? The general concern about peace and order. Both the candidacy of Mayor Duterte and Bongbong Marcos are drawing from this emotional wellspring from the voters.
Duterte's campaign strategist believes he now has the momentum and he could pull away for good.
Whether it's the start of a trend will depend a lot on what the other candidates will be doing, but will also depend on how Mayor Duterte will conduct himself from this point onward.
Ana Tobunda, Pulse Asia's research director, says Duterte took away votes from Poe and Binay in the National Capital Region and also from Rojas in the Visayas, all the while consolidating votes in Western Mindanao. Duterte was the top choice in NCR, tied with Poe, who claimed solo lead in the rest of Luzon. Duterte was the clear frontrunner in Mindanao, while Rojas led in the Visayas. Binay topped no particular region. Marcos continued to pull away in NCR, where about 6.2 million voters are up for grabs. Marcos had 47%, followed by Escudero, who had 19%. But Tabunda says anything can still happen as the elections draw near, and one mistake could build or break a candidate's momentum. Christian Isguera, ABS-CBN News.